Joyful reunions in the Middle East after 3 Israeli hostages were released in a long-awaited ceasefire deal. Israel released 90 Palestinian prisoners as part of that agreement. CBS's Ramy Inocencio has more from Tel Aviv.
Held hostage in fear for 15 months by Hamas, now held tight in joy by their families. Romy Gonen, Doron Steinbrecher, and Emily Damari, missing 2 fingers, who must have feared they might never come home. A Red Cross convoy driving into Gaza was the first sign Hamas was keeping to the deal. But the handover was chaotic. Hamas fighters and crowds of Palestinians surrounded and climbed over their vehicles. Then a first glimpse of the women as they bolted between cars and to freedom. Just 40 miles north in Tel Aviv, families and friends danced and cried, as did hundreds of Israelis watching from a hostage square.
I'm so happy for the mothers that they got together again.
What went through your mind?
It's them. All the people around the world should have this joy of people coming back home alive. It is still the happiest thing that you can ever live through.
And celebrations too. In the occupied West Bank for 90 Palestinian detainees, mostly women, released in exchange. They were treating us like animals, said 18-year-old Rose Royce. Abdelaziz Atone said, I left hell and now I'm in heaven. But in the wasteland of Gaza, any joy was tempered by grief for the tens of thousands killed as displaced Palestinians fanned out across the strip, back to shattered homes. I built this house piece by piece, said Joma Shadi. I don't see my home. I only see destruction.
So much loss on both sides over the past 470 days. Day 1 of this fragile deal is over, but there is anxiety about whether it can hold and between sworn enemies. Hamas still holds more than 90 hostages, and that includes 7 Americans. Ramy Inocencio, CBS News, Tel Aviv.